Hello, welcome back to the Thrive in Your Mission podcast. And we call it a podcast, but I guess it's really just us. It's like a jam session, I'll say. It's more like a jam
Yeah.
session with my partner in
Right.
crime, but we're in a the good kind of crime that we work on together and we do so many amazing things and it's like we were just talking behind the scenes like you know women are meant to and we thrive in community with other sisters and other communities, so it's not about you trying to do things alone, right? And it's about us like sharing together and collaborating or just supporting one another. So that's what we were talking
Yeah.
about behind the scenes before we hopped on. But if you're new here, my name is Tavia Sharp. I call myself an image activator because I help you really sharpen your image, your presence, your being, so that you can be your full self expression in the world and start to magnetize opportunities to you. So that's what I do. And my partner here, Elvira Hopper, she is the legacy whisperer, and she's going to share a little bit more about what she does, and then we'll hop into today's topic.
Awesome. Thank you, Tavia. I love what you do. It's so freaking important. And I think people should invest in your business before doing something else because they've got to get their image right and how they show up in the world. I think what you do is pinnacly important. Is that a term? Pinnacly important? I'm
I
just
like it.
I'm just I've just made it. Anyway, yeah, so I'm the legacy activator. And so I'm all about you living your legacy, you making the difference you were brought here to make in this lifetime through your mission. That's why you and I came together because we add different pieces to helping incredible, heart centered entrepreneurs in their midlife to, thrive in their legacy chapter, right? That's what the collective is about, a community to fuel your legacy chapter because you've only got so much time left to make a difference in the world, and we want to make sure you make it and you have all the advantages to make it, and that's how you're going to leave the world better through your mission. And that's the world will remember your legacy, and it's
Mhm.
important to live your legacy while you're here too, right? So it's not just about what you
Yes.
leave behind, but how you're living and how you enjoy your mission. And I'm getting chills as I say that because I'm onto something very exciting right now about really thriving in your mission on another level. So it's very much in keeping with my brand, which is all about, thriving in your mission. We're here to make a difference with and I can go into people's hearts and souls and pull out their legacy. Like I know why they were brought here just by talking to them, asking a few questions. And so that's my superpower. So let's dive into today, Tavia.
Yeah, today we want to talk about, something we notice that even our community members struggle with a bit, and that is really sharing your work. Maybe some people think it's bragging, or they just don't want to be visible because they're making it about them, though, when they say, I feel like fear comes up or discomfort comes up when you think about being more visible, right? Being more visible could mean, showing up on social media. It could be attending more events, getting yourself out there, right? Being proactive, because we can't just like sit and wait for opportunities to come to us, right? People need to find us. And the one way that we can do that is by showing up and being more visible, sharing our work over and over and over again, even if you sound like a broken record. And we have noticed that even members in our collective struggle with that because they're good, kind people. They are always, they're givers, right? And sometimes those type of people think it's like bragging if they talk about their business or they share themselves too much. And don't be too much, right? Whatever that voice is in your head that comes
Yeah.
up around sharing your work. And honestly, that's doing a disservice, because who loses out truly? Who loses out are the people that you're meant to serve. And we know that, right? Elvira and I are here to serve. We are mission driven leaders,
Yeah.
and our people are too. And so if you're an entrepreneur, most likely you became an entrepreneur because you have a passion, a purpose, and a mission to serve.
Yeah.
or you have something to offer the world. And if you're not showing up, then the people that you're meant to give that gift to are not going to receive it. And that's a
Yes.
disservice. So we're
Absolutely.
here to really preach that today because we see it, right? We see it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it is so sad when we hold ourselves back. And I've done it. You've done it. We know what it feels like. But it feels like, I'm almost 64. I'm going to be 64 this summer. And I feel like my life is just taking off now because I'm walking my talk. Like I'm practicing what I preach and I'm getting out of my own effing way, as I
Mm,
like to say. Effing stands for fear and ego in my world. And I'm making an even bigger difference. Right. And yeah, the old stories, the patterns, the conditioning are, hey, who are you to do that? And how about you play small? Otherwise, you're gonna get like the tall poppy syndrome, right? Like you're gonna
mm,
get cut off, right? If you're the tall poppy, if you're different.
mm.
These are the old stories we
Yes.
have in our heads, right? And my mother, she was very understated. She was this incredible couturier. She worked in the Italian fashion houses behind the scenes. She made her first wedding dress when she was 13, right? She made my wedding dress, all my bridesmaids. She's incredible. Like she doesn't even need a pattern. She makes patterns, right? Like that's how
Wow.
good she is. But she played really small and she it's going to make me cry. She wanted to open up something,
Mm.
but my dad wouldn't let her.
Oh,
So my
wow.
mama is now almost 87. She's got Alzheimer's. And I feel like she never really lived her legacy. And
Yes.
she's going to leave some legacy pieces behind because she made my wedding dress and she made my niece's little dresses when she was little and she's left a lot of beautiful pieces behind, but she never opened up that business she wanted to because my dad
Mm.
didn't want to do that, right? So,
Right.
that's just one example of how you can be held back, right?
Yes.
So I mean, and so that's what I was raised around, right? So, of course I was going to play small, like or only so tall, right? But now it's like, my God, if I don't play tall, no one's going to find me. So now I'm taking my mission to another level. Thank God you and I came together. We created this beautiful collective, and we're going to be doing some other cool things as well with a mastermind at some point, hopefully this year. I know it's a busy year for you. You're getting married, but it's about being playing as big as you need to, playing as tall, not small, as you need to, so the right people can find you. Because if you're not
Yes.
showing up energetically as the leader you were brought here to make, in the difference you were brought here to make, people aren't going to find you. So I am here to
Exactly.
play way taller than I have so far. And thank God I got you by my side. I've got this other new partner by my side. We're about to launch something very cool. And we're here to support incredible mission driven women and some men too. We have a beautiful gentleman in our collective called John Ju. Shout out to him. He's lovely. But yeah, we're all here to make a difference, and nobody has to do it alone.
Yes, exactly. I mean, this is what we wanted to talk about today because we see it, we've been there, and we know what it looks like to not put yourself out there and then expect that these opportunities are just going to flow in, right? And it's just not the way now. We have to be using social media. Plus, it's free
Free
advertising. Why
advertising.
would you not
Yeah.
use it? But I
People are like, I
know,
hate social media. I'm
I
like, it's
know.
free
It's
advertising.
free advertising for you to put yourself out there. I could create one video, and then put it on 5 different platforms.
Yeah.
The same video, right?
Yeah.
So why would I not take you just use that, take advantage of of this
Yeah.
opportunity? Our parents did not have this opportunity,
No.
and who knows, like what the world would have looked like if they did, right? But it was a different time back then, and they were like, it's old school. Like you go to school, or maybe even not even go to college, but then you get a job, and that's what you do, and then you retire, and then you die. And
Yeah.
we are not going to be that way. We
No.
actually decided to be different and go big, and we have missions that we want to accomplish, and we have opportunities to do that because of this world that we live in. as hard as it may seem sometimes, right? There's lots of going on in the world, but we still can accomplish our mission because it's in us, and we are doing our soul a disservice as well
Yeah.
if we
Yeah.
don't go for our missions. So not
Yeah.
only are you doing others a disservice, you're doing a disservice to your soul. So we want
Yeah.
you to share your work. That's who loses out. And that's what we came here to talk about today. So
Yeah.
let us know if this hit home. We'd love to hear from you. Drop it in the chat,
Yeah.
and yeah, share with us like what's your mission, and maybe even what's stopping you from being more visible. I hope this inspired you today, and we look forward to hearing from you. And if you want to learn more about the collective and Thrive in Your Mission community, please reach out to us. We'll also drop it in the chat below how you can join our free community, because
Yeah.
we have a free one too, and we have a virtual meetup the last Tuesday of every month, so you can come to that as well. So
From
we look
12 to
forward to
1
you there.
EST. Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
from
Yes.
12 p.m. Eastern time. So we look forward to seeing you there. Until
Yeah.
then,
Peter,
bye for
bye.
now.